This video is sponsored by purevpn. This is the iPhone XS, the phone that I've now been using for exactly 1 week. I've noticed one pretty damn big flaw with it that no one else has really mentioned so far. So let's take a look at what it is. PureVPN is an easy way to keep your browsing data secure on all of your devices. With over 2,000 VPN servers and a 31-day money-back guarantee, they offer top-notch protection and great pricing. Check it out at the link in the video description below. So I've been using the XS as my daily driver now for the past week, and in that time, I've just about got the grasp of pretty much everything this device has to offer, and I'll be putting all of my thoughts into my full review, which will come in the next few days. But there is one thing about this phone that really needs to be brought to light, and that is the cellular and Wi-Fi reception. So just a little bit of context before I get into it. Apple has used Qualcomm for all of its modem chips almost forever in their iPhones. So in fact, Qualcomm is used in most flagships for their modem chips, so they're really a tried and tested solution. But after a recent patent lawsuit that's been going on for a while, Apple has totally ditched Qualcomm this year in their iPhone XS release and instead have gone with Intel modems. And this is where the problem starts. For me, I've experienced an issue that causes the 4G logo to be displayed in the top right corner along with 3 or 4 bars, but the phone doesn't actually connect to the internet through any app. Safari, Reddit, Instagram and Twitter, none of them could get an internet connection. And just for those wondering, all of these apps are in the allowed section for my data signal on this phone, so they're not being blocked by iOS itself. The same thing here can be said for the bars of service. Overall, the signal on this phone is just weaker than any other device I've used pretty much anywhere. And although it doesn't drop signal very often, it doesn't always have a stable one during phone calls. This same issue actually really affects Wi-Fi quite badly. It's less frequent with Wi-Fi than it is with 4G, but the range for the Wi-Fi on this phone is actually really limited and it's much less than I was expecting. My Pixel 2 XL can keep a Wi-Fi network connected much further away from the router than this iPhone can, and this is a year older. In fact, if you actually hold or cover the top of the phone, it makes the Wi-Fi signal drop a bar and get it back suddenly, and kind of glitches between the two. This is some really weird stuff. And before you go into the comment section and pour your Apple-loving soul into attacking me, this is not an isolated issue. There have been a number of reports of this being a common issue with the phone, but nothing has really become mainstream yet. Even the Apple support Twitter acknowledges this as an issue. The original tweet isn't available anymore, but I grabbed this screenshot of the support team stating that the signal connectivity is an issue. But it only gets worse from here. Over on Twitter, I was asking a couple of other content creators about their experiences with the XS, and for those in areas without gigabit LTE being available, the signal issues are a problem. It seems that if you disable LTE and force 3G onto the phone, it'll work perfectly fine, at least according to Mac rumors. But in America, AT&T users get great signal without any problems, but Verizon users have the same issues as I do here. And if you actually look around on Twitter, there's a lot of users complaining about service reception and Wi-Fi connectivity with this device, and it appears to be a serious issue. Now, it isn't 100% confirmed that it is the modem chips that cause this, but either way, something is definitely going wrong, and the main thing that they have changed is those chips, which is what leads me to this conclusion. Now, if it is true that these modems are dodgy, it's something that can't be changed through a software update. But what do you guys think? Is this yet another gate for an iPhone? Is this another piece of substandard Apple hardware? Or is it Apple trying to be ahead of their time once again and causing more problems to the consumer than they're trying to fix? Either way, we can expect some official releases from Apple as to why this is happening in the next couple of weeks or months. PureVPN is an easy way to keep all of your browsing data secure on all of your devices. With over 2,000 VPN servers designed to meet any purpose, from unblocking Netflix to getting the best security possible, PureVPN offers top-notch protection with great pricing. Check it out at the link in the video description below.